Guys, welcome to Pen Dentistry. Hope you are doing good. I am Dr. Aishwarya with you for easy learning and better understanding. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go and subscribe to my channel and learn the dentistry in an easy manner. Everyone, today our topic is gingivitis. What is gingivitis and how it develops? That we are going to study here. The definition of gingivitis is inflammation of gingiva. Itis means inflammation. Itis means inflammation. Gingiva is gingiva. Okay, the inflammation of gingiva is known as gingivitis. The stages or the developmental phases of gingivitis is it occurs in 4 stages. The gingivitis occurs in 4 stages. It develops and develops and develops, and at last it reaches the advanced lesion. So first stage is gingivitis. The simple stage, the first one, it is also known as subclinical gingivitis. Okay, how you can see the gingiva in your first stage? There will be a vascularities. The vascularities, the blood vessels will going to occur at the region of the junctional epithelium. This is the junctional epithelium. Okay, and what happens? The exudation of fluid. There will be a presence of fluid in the gingival sulcus. This is the gingival sulcus. There will be a fluid occurring. Okay, the fluid will be present here at the sulcus region. There will be a change in the coronal portion of the junctional epithelium. This coronal portion, the portion of the junctional epithelium will going to be changed. You will see a change. Increase migration of leukocytes. What will be there? Leukocytes in the junctional epithelium. The migration of leukocytes in the junctional epithelium as well as the gingival sulcus will going to occur. Here there will be a presence of serum protein. In the first stage, serum protein will be there, and loss of prevascular collagen. The collagen which is present, that will going to be lost. There will be a loss of perivascular collagen. Okay, in the first stage, these things we will see these things, and in the second stage, there will be a edematous gingiva and bleeding on probing is present. Redness of the gingiva and bleeding on probing. There will be a edematous and bleeding on probing. In the second stage, these things will be going to be seen. The microscopic changes going to see here at this region is all changes will be seen in the initial lesion, that will going to continue in the second stage. Okay, here there will be a presence of junctional epithelium may begin to show development of rete-pex. There will be a rete-pex present at the junctional epithelium. Accumulation of the leukocytes beneath the junctional epithelium. As I have told you, there will be a migration of the leukocytes. Now in the second one, there will be accumulation. There will be a accumulation. Okay. Accumulation of what? Accumulation of the leukocytes will be seen. Fibroblasts show cytotoxic alteration. The fibroblasts which are present here, that will be going to show the cytotoxic alteration. with decrease in the capacity of the collagen. Before that, in the first stage, there was a loss of perivascular collagen, and now it is going to be seen that there will be a decrease in the capacity of the collagen, and the fibroblast will going to show a cytotoxic alteration. Here the cytotoxic alteration means there will be a toxic cells. The good cells will going to convert themselves into toxic cells, and that toxic cells will be killed. So in the second stage, the good cells is going to be converted into toxic one, that is the cytotoxic alteration will be seen in the stage 2, that is earlier lesion. In the third stage, established lesion. The established lesion is now establishing. Bluish hue. Bluish hue, this you are going to see in the third stage. The red gingiva. The red gingiva will going to be converted into bluish hue because of the impaired vascular system. As I have told you, there was a vascular system in the first stage, loss of the perivascular collagen as well as the system. In the third stage, there will be a total loss of the vascular system. This will going to make the gingiva to become a bluish hue in color. Gingiva here appear moderate to severe inflamed. In the third step, you can recognize that whether the gingiva is moderately inflamed or it is severely inflamed. The microscopic structures or the microscopic changes that we are going to see in this third stage, in the established lesion stage, that is, there will be a predominant inflammatory cells, that is plasma cells. Plasma cells will going to invade in the epithelium. It is going to be invaded in the epithelium into the deep connective tissue in the third stage, into the deep connective tissue around the blood vessels and between the bundle of the collagen fibers. If this is the collagen of the bundle fibers, the plasma cell will going to be invade. Okay, proliferation. Apical migration in the third stage, you are going to see the proliferation, apical migration, and lateral extension of juxtal epithelium is seen. Further, you can see here that further the collagen destruction, the collagen will be destructed, which will going to continue the loss of the connective tissue seen in the earlier lesion. The connective tissue will going to be lost. These things you are going to see in the established stage. Here the inflamed gingiva will be seen. The enzyme levels which you are going to see here is the enzyme levels which is elevated in the third stage is there will be a acidic or alkaline phosphate present, beta glucuronidase, aminopeptidase and other fluids are going to be seen. What you are going to be seen here? Acid and alkaline phosphate. Okay, beta glucuronidase, aminopeptidase, and rest of the things you can see in the third stage, that is the increase in the level of the enzymes. These enzymes will be going to be increased. In the last stage, that is advanced stage, it is also known as periodontal destruction. You are seeing that here the collagen fibers, as you are going for in the further stages, the collagen fibers are destroying. Okay, so in the last stage there will be the total loss of the periodontal destruction will be there. That's why it is known as the another name of fourth phase is periodontal destruction phase. The changes that you are going to see in the last stage is the extension of the lesion in alveolar bone. This lesion will going to be seen in the alveolar region. The periodontal ligaments will going to be lost, that will cause the bone loss of the tooth. Continue loss of collagen. I have told you the continued loss of collagen will be seen. Formation of periodontal pocket. This will leads to the, as it is occurring more to the alveolar region, the alveolar pocket or the periodontal pocket will going to be seen. Conversion of the bone marrow into fibrous tissue. The bone marrow which is present here, that will going to be converted into the fibrous tissues. Presence of all type of inflammatory cells, all type of leukocytes and rest of the inflammatory cells that will going to present in the last stage. Hope you have understood this, all the four stages of gingivitis. Seen the developmental part of gingivitis. Now we are going to see the clinical features of gingivitis, how it looks, what is the original, what is the healthy, and how the healthy gingiva appears, and what is the difference between the healthy gingiva and the diseased gingiva, that is clinical changes in the disease. This one is the clinical changes seen in the diseases one. Okay. Now color. First one is color. The color of the gingiva is, in healthy one it is coral pink. The red part one is the healthy one. So in healthy gingiva, the color is of healthy gingiva is coral pink color. When you are going to see in disease, the gingiva appears to be changed. The color of the gingiva will going to be changed. The marginal, diffuse or patch-like shade of red. There will be a marginal gingiva, or the gingiva may be diffused or with patch-like. The patch, the contour of the gingiva, the contour of healthy gingiva is scalloped knife shape, as you can see in the picture. When it comes to a disease, the gingiva contour is rolled or rounded. It become rolled or rounded in the marginal one, and blunt and flat, punched out and crater like in an interdental papilla. Okay. The consistency of the gingiva is firm and resilient. When it comes to diseases, the consistency become puffiness. There will be a soggy puffiness. Pit on pressure. When you apply a force or pressure, it will seems to be a formation of pit. Firm leathery. There will be a formation of vesicle. Sludging. That is a grayish flake like particles of debris will be present. Okay. The size of the gingiva is normal, increased. When it comes to diseases, the size of the gingiva is increased. When it comes to a surface, the surface is tipping. As you can see in the picture, tipping one, gingiva with diseases, loss of stipping. There will be a loss of stipping. That stipping will convert to smooth and shiny and firm nodule. That smooth, shiny, firm nodule will be going to be appear here. Peeling is seen. The peeling of the gingiva is seen. The texture, as I have told you, the leathery texture will be there, and nodular surface. The surface of the diseased gingiva part is nodular. In nodular, it will going to become. Position. The healthy one is 1 mm above the CAG. Okay, cemento-enamel junction. The healthy gingiva will be 1 mm above the this thing, cemento-enamel junction. When it comes to a diseases, gingivitis, that is apically and coronally placed. The gingiva will move apically and coronally. It will going to move. Bleeding on probing. When in the healthy gingiva, there is no presence of bleeding on probing. When it comes to a disease, there will be, if there is a gingivitis, at that time there will be a presence of bleeding on probing. So these were the clinical features according to their color, contour, consistency, size, surface, position and bleeding on probing. The management of gingivitis is scaling is done. In gingivitis, there will be a treatment, that is scaling is done, and the use of regular mouthwash is suggested by a doctor, a dentist. So hope you have understood this video well. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and comment me for further motivation so that I can make you more videos for you to understand and learn the dentistry in an easy and better way. Thank you for watching Pen Dentistry.